welcome to a new vlog. I'm just doing a little bit of Christmas shopping from the comfort of my bed this cozy Saturday morning. It's 10 to 10 and I signed up for a spin class at 10:30 and I just do not feel like going. I wonder if there's one later in the day that I could go to. The thing is, we have to leave kind of early in the afternoon today to drive to Port Hope, which is like an hour and a half away for Will's mom's birthday tonight. So I don't have a ton of time this afternoon. Oh, the next one's at 12. Oh, but there's a waiting list. Crap. All right, I'll go at 10:30. Okay, so I'm just gonna like try and hype myself up here for a minute. Try to get this coffee in me and then we'll get up and we will head to spin, start this weekend off right. That was the best class that I've done. I'm so happy that I went. The instructor was so good and the music was amazing. When I walked in, she was playing Armin van Buuren and I was like, I know that this is going to be the best class. It was all like 2010 house, trance, and dubstep. Literally like amazing. I realized in there today that spin is like scratching a little party itch that I have. To party is my favorite thing, you guys. Stick me in a warehouse, put the music as loud as it goes, turn the lights down, and I will stay there happily until the sun comes up. And I still won't want to leave. My friends can attest to this. I love to just like sweat to loud music, apparently, because spin is not exactly the same. I'm 33, almost 34, and my friends are all in this like phase of their life where they are not interested in doing that kind of partying anymore, and it's been hard for me. As soon as I realized that that was happening, it was like a couple of years ago, and it made me like really sad, and I really like pushed against this phase in my life. Like I was really clinging to my 20s for a few years there, and I still kind of feel that way, but these spin classes, although not exactly the same, are really kind of scratching that itch for me because it is just the exact same environment, super loud music, a nice dark room with like all the lights flashing and everything. My adrenaline is pumping and I'm sweating and there's like the ups and downs. When I go to like these parties and these raves, they really like do like a flow with the music and they really like take you on a journey. So there's really like high intensity parts and then there's like more slow parts, and that's exactly how spin class is too. So although not exactly the same, it's definitely helping with that. It's also so much better for me and something that I can do on a Saturday morning, whereas like if I'm staying out all night partying, then I'm like in bed all day on Saturdays. So yeah, it's I don't know. Do you guys get that? Can you pick up what I'm laying down? Anyways, I'm home, obviously. I need to shower and then pretty much just get ready to go to Will's mom's birthday. We're going out for dinner and then for dessert and like coffee at his aunt's house in Coburg. So it's going to be a lovely afternoon, but I must prepare because this is how I'm currently looking. Okay guys, it's 2 o'clock. I haven't touched my hair since spin, so just ignore that. But we are going to get ready for our evening. I finally got my Eccentric, my ampoule, my mugwort ampoule is back. They finally came in. Oh, it feels so good. It's just so refreshing. A couple of nights ago, we went to a Christmas party and I did like full Christmas party glam, did my hair, wore a cute outfit, the whole thing. And I was planning on filming, getting ready for that. And I wasn't able to because Will had a class that he was taking. So I couldn't be like talking to the camera while he was just out in the living room doing his class. So I didn't get to do that, so I figured I would do a little get ready with me now. It's not gonna be quite the same. It's definitely a much more casual evening today, but the energy is still there, okay? So I'm just going in with some magic cream, of course. And I've got this lovely little rash happening on my face here. So what I want to do is just put on a little bit of primer before I go in with my foundation. This Clé de Peau primer is so expensive and I think I'm gonna move it from my personal makeup into my kit because I never use it often enough. I just never really think to use it, but it helps a lot with texture, so I think it would benefit me a lot in my kit. But I'm just gonna use this over top of these areas where I have some little like bumps, and hopefully that will just help my foundation go on a little bit smoother there. Texture will always show underneath makeup, but hopefully this will help a little bit. And I'm undecided if I want to do tinted moisturizer or foundation. I think just because of the skin issues, I'm feeling like maybe I want to go a little bit more full coverage. So I'm gonna pull out the most full coverage foundation that I have, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. And I'll just do one pump to start. Usually that's enough for my whole face. The color of this might be a little bit dark. It's definitely darker than my face, but I think it matches my body okay. So yes, like I said, we're going to celebrate Will's mom's birthday tonight. So it's just like really low key. I don't want to do anything too OTT with my makeup. Here we go. So yes, one pump was all we needed of that foundation. The coverage on that is crazy and it's super long wearing. I really like it. It's not the best for anyone who has dry skin or if you have a lot of fine lines. I find it settles in my fine lines pretty bad, but if you're looking for something super full coverage with really long wear and you don't suffer from either of those things, I think you would really like this. And my under eyes are feeling exceptionally dark today, so I'm gonna go in with a little bit of my Becca under eye color corrector. Still using the same one that I've been trying to get through for ages. We're getting there, we're getting there. Look at the difference, it's crazy. And then I'm still mixing my concealers. So I have the Makeup Forever HD Ultra in shade 30 and the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin in shade 140. I feel like the countdown to Christmas is really on. Like, it's coming up so fast this year. I didn't want to be last minute with any of my gifts, and it's feeling like that is gonna happen. I mean, it is last minute at this point, so it is happening. I have a lot of them and I do have some people like fully done that I don't have to worry about anymore, but there just still is some to go. And I don't know, I guess I just take my gift giving very seriously. I want to get people thoughtful gifts that they'll actually use. I also try to focus on things that are like useful and don't take up space in people's houses, because I know that's something that we really struggle with, is just not having space for anything. And so I feel like that's probably a common theme amongst the other people in my life as well. So I just try to be a little bit more thoughtful and intentional with my gift giving, and then it just takes forever. It takes forever, but we'll get there. We still have time. Ooh, there we go. All of that darkness is gone. Feeling so much better. Just gonna go ahead and set those creamy products in under my eyes with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush powder. And then while we're here, I think I'll just go ahead and bronze my skin as well. So recently I have been using this Hourglass bronzer in Luminous Bronze Light, but I've come to the decision that it's just too dark and too orange for me. I love using it because the formula is so amazing. It goes on so smooth, blends out so easily, looks so like natural on the skin, but I just have mine in the wrong shade for me. So I'm going to move this over to my freelance kit so that I can use it on some of my lovely ladies with a little bit darker skin than my own. I will probably pick up another one of those just in like a lighter shade, something less warm hopefully, the next time Sephora does a sale, because those babies are pricey. And I don't need anything right away because I have this lovely Nudegasm face palette from Charlotte Tilbury that Will got me for Christmas last year or the year before even, and there's two nice bronzers in here, so I'm gonna use that to bronze my skin today instead. I'm just gonna literally go back and forth between the two. This one's like pretty dark, so maybe I'll just focus mostly here, but we can get a little bit. And then dust that on the skin. And since I've got this palette out, I'm just gonna dip into the highlighters in here as well and use those to add some glow back in, because I'm feeling very matte at the moment. And then I think I'm gonna move over to the eyes. So I'm gonna start with the Laura Mercier eye base. This is in the color Linen. And then I think for my eyeshadow, I just wanna do one shade all over my lid. So I'm gonna come into this ABH Amrezi palette that I have, and I'm gonna just maybe mix these two colors together here. They're just kind of mid-tone, warm brown shades. I was using these on my eyes every single day for months and months there for a minute, and then I just completely stopped, and I haven't looked at this palette in as long. But I feel like this is kind of the perfect vibe for the casual feel I'm going for today. Okay, that color's so nice. I feel like it just made my eyes look so green, which I love. And then I want to do a little winged liner. So I think I'll just do powder. I was thinking I would use my brown liquid, but I don't want to deal with it if I screw it up. So we're just going to do a little bit of powder liner. This palette has a few really nice deep tones, so I think I'll use this dark brown as opposed to the black. And I think that's going to be it for my eyes. I'm just gonna throw on a little bit of mascara. I'm still using the Clinique High Lengths. And then for my brows, I'm gonna do what I always do, which is to just brush them up with a little bit of tinted brow gel, but I had an old video of mine come up on YouTube the other day, and I was watching it, and I had my brows filled in like so much fuller and darker than I've been doing them the last couple of years in that video, and I really was like loving the look of them. So I went to go do that the other day and like fill my brows in a bit darker, but I realized I don't even have a brow pencil right now. I literally only have tinted brow gel, and then I also have this Glossier Brow Flick, which is like a brow pen, and I did use that actually when I got ready for the Christmas party the other night, so maybe I will just put a few flicks of that in the brows as well. The thing about these eyebrow pens is I feel like you need to use them every day because they take a little bit of practice to get them to look nice. Yeah, it's just a bit fuller. You can see how much like more lifted that side of my face looks too. It's kind of crazy. Brows are so important in your makeup routine. Oh man, okay, that side, not so good. A little bit messy. Do I need to take those off? No, I'm just not used to them. Once my hair's done, it'll be okay. I think the only thing that I have left is blush, so I'm literally just gonna grab one, and whichever one I grab is the one I'm gonna put on. This is Love Glow from Charlotte Tilbury. Set that all in. Joke's on me, it absolutely was not a very casual dinner. I felt so stupid last night, you guys. I showed up to dinner, I was literally wearing a sleeveless t-shirt, cargo pants, and sneakers. And everyone was so dressed up. The guys were in suits and ties. Will's cousin was literally wearing the dress that she wore to our wedding. Like, I was so out of place. I felt so ridiculous. Me and Will like totally missed the memo on that. We checked the menu and everything before we went, and it seemed like a casual place. It was not. But anyways, hello, it's a new day. Happy Sunday. I don't know if you can tell, but it's pouring rain. It's very gloomy. It's very gray. We are heading to brunch. Will's cousin Matthew is in town. He's a chef, and he's cooking up some delicious vegan brunch for us. So I'm excited. We're definitely late. I had a really hard time getting out of bed because of the gray clouds, but we are on our way. Made it home. What a lovely morning. It's like 2 o'clock now. I was booked in for hot yoga at 2:30, but it's just too cold and rainy and I just want to sit at home and hang out. So I think me and Will are gonna put on a movie. We've been going through all the Studio Ghibli movies over the last year or so. So I think we're gonna put on a Studio Ghibli and just like veg out. And then it's Sunday, which is our order dinner day. So I think we're gonna order pizza for dinner tonight, which I'm looking forward to as well. So time to veg, time to chill. It's been a very social heavy week. The socializing continues into next week. So I just wanna take this time to recharge. I'm the type of person who socializing drains my battery rather than charges it. So I need a little bit of alone time, a little bit of TV time to fill my battery back up. Morning, you guys. It's so dark today. It is gray and gloomy and just not a mood, especially for a Monday. We can have a gray, cloudy, rainy day on a Sunday, but a Monday, no, not down. My camera stopped working and it won't turn on, which is making me a bit nervous for the rest of Vlogmas. Oh God, look at my hair. I literally just woke up, okay? I was hoping to start filming a new vlog today, but it won't open. The lens won't stay open. So I need to do some research and see if I can fix it. But I kind of wanted to wrap up this vlog and start a new one. I don't know if that's gonna be possible now. Yeah, yesterday after I last talked to you guys, Will and I basically just hung out all day. We watched Porco Rosso, which I was not expecting to like, but was actually really good. And then we watched Predetermination, I think it's called, which I also was not expecting to like, but I also thought was really good. It was kind of like a sci-fi time travel thriller. It had Inception vibes, and I really like Inception. So definitely a fantastic Sunday of movies. I fell asleep with my makeup on. Luckily, I just had a little bit of mascara and like stuff in my brows. But it's time to get up and start a new day. I need to go and finish my Christmas shopping. I have a little list of people that I still need to get things for, and I want to maybe get a couple more things for Will. I was getting a little bit stressed out about Christmas gifts, and then I kind of had a realization yesterday that like Christmas is like not about the gifts, and I just want everyone to like their gifts, and so I get myself like worked up about that. But it's like not about that. Christmas is so much more about like the feeling and the celebration of this time. You know, all of the traditions. I was thinking yesterday about how it's like so weird that we as like a society just like stick a tree up in our house for a month and decorate it. But those are the types of things that like make Christmas so special. You know, listening to all of the Christmas music in the car and doing Christmas cooking or baking if you're into that, and yeah, spending time with like people you love. So I'm trying to like not be stressed out about the whole gift situation and just go to the mall, and even if it's like busy or people are rude or annoying, you know, just this, whatever this is, just chill. If you guys enjoyed this little cozy weekend in December vlog, there is the potential for me not to post any more vlogs because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this working. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated in the little community tab on my channel if this ends up needing to be the last video of the year. Oh my God, I hope not. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one, whenever that will be. Bye, guys.